Yeah. So how the while loop is executing? First initialization, then we have to write the condition. So once the condition is true, then it will execute the set of statements inside the while block. Then after that, what we have to do? We have to do the incrementation part. So once it was incremented, then once a controller come to the end point, it will not come out of it. Again it will go to the condition, so it will check the condition. Again, if the condition is true, it will print. So this process will be happen until unless the condition became false. Until unless the condition became false, this can be happen. Okay, so this is about the while loop. Okay, so what happened if you did not increment any value here? What, not only increment, what happened if you did not break the condition? What will happen if you did not break the condition? What output we will get?
Loop will continues up to infinity.
Yeah, up to infinity we will get infinity loops. So what is the output of it? We will get stack overflow, memory leakage errors. So these are all comes with respect to the not designing the iterations in a proper way. If you did not design the iteration properly, then you will get like these errors. Okay, so now today we are going to discuss about the while loop. Today we are going to discuss about the while loop. What is the syntax of do while? Do while. So do and then while. So this is the syntax of do while. Okay. So how to write? This is also same. Initialization. Then write the do. Then write the set of statements. Then close the do. Then write the while loop. While condition. Okay, so inside the do itself, you write the incrementation part. Okay, so this is the process of this is the syntax of do while. What is meant by do while? What's the first of all, what is see, in case means while. So in case, in that situation, while doing this thing, so you should do like that. So that is the meaning of while. What is meant by do while? First to do this, then we will think about whether it will happen or not. That is the meaning of do while. Okay, so this is the syntax of do while. Now I will show you in the paint. See, this is the initialization. What is the int I equal to 1? Okay, then while I is less than 5, this is the condition. So inside it I am writing system.out.println of I and then I plus plus. Okay, then I am closing the while. Okay, now I am writing, this is the syntax and example of while loop. Now I am writing the a syntax of do while. Syntax of do while. Okay, so how it will be like this. First, same initialization. Okay, after that you should write the do. Okay, then write the set of statements, then incrementation. Okay, then close the do, then write the while loop here. Write the while loop here. Okay, so always the while should be enclosed with the semicolon as a closing of that statement. Now I am writing the example for it. See, now I am writing the example. Okay, so here first I am initializing int I equal to 1. Okay, then I am writing do, then I am writing system.out.println of I. Okay, now I was just incrementing I plus plus. Okay, then I am closing my do and then I am writing while I is less than 5. Now see, now see. So what is the differences between while and do while? See, what happens here in the while condition? First, while condition, what it will do? First initialize the variable, then it will check the condition. If the condition is true, then it will execute the set of statements. It will execute the set of statements. Then after incrementation, after coming to the end flower bracket, again it will go to the condition and it will check whether the condition is true or false. If it is true, again it will enter into the block and it will execute the set of statements. If it is false, then it will come out of the loop. That is the while loop. What is meant by do while? First initialization, then we are writing the do block, then we are writing the set of statements, then incrementation we are doing, then while condition. Okay, so what is the main difference between while and do while? By looking, tell me what is the main difference. By looking itself, tell me what is the main difference. If you tell at least 2 points, it will be great to me. Main difference between while and do while.
In while, first checks the condition, while in do while, it first it loop will started and then again it will check the condition.
Okay, very good. One comparison is very good. Perfect. Because first it was in the while loop, first condition is checking and then it was executing the statements. But in do while, first it was executing the statements and then it was checking the while condition. Then tell me one more very, very important difference. If anybody will tell, I feel very happy. One important difference. Don't think about the syntax and semantics, ma. Just to tell in functionality wise, one important thing is there. What is that? See, in the while condition, it was checking the condition first. If the condition is true, then only it was executing the statements. Otherwise, it won't execute. Okay, if it was true, it will execute. Then again, it will go to the while condition. Again, it will check. If it is true, then it will execute. Until unless the condition is false, it was continuously repeating and getting out of it. But coming to do while, what is happening? First, the body inside the do was executing, then the while condition is executing. Now tell me. Now tell me. I have given the hint also. Now tell me what is happening in do while. You're not getting a. Okay. So in the do while, see, in the while, first it was checking the condition. If the condition is true, then the set of statements will execute. Guys,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, it will execute. If the condition is false for the first time itself, if the condition is false, then the set of statements will execute.
No, no, ma'am.
No, right. Now come to do while. First do is there. It was executing the set of statements. Then what it was doing? It was checking the condition. In the first time also, if the condition is false, but the statements inside the do are already executed. Now the difference here is
Executing. Yes.
at least one time, the statements inside the do are executing, even though the while condition is false. True means that's okay. If it is true, again it is going back and executing. That is same like while. But even though the condition is false for the first time also, the statements inside the do are executing at least once, but it is not happening with the while loop. While loop is executing the statements only when the condition is true. Other than that, it won't execute for a single time also. But coming to do while, it will execute the set of statements inside the do, even though the while condition is false for at least one time. At least one time. Clear, everybody?
Yes,
Clear?
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Now we will see a program, then you will understand. Okay, so here public static okay. So here what I am doing, int I equal to 1. I have taken. Then I am writing do. First I will write the while loop. Then you will understand. Okay, while I is greater than 5, which is condition is false. Okay, system.out.println I value. Okay, then I was just iterating it. I plus plus. Okay, now I am saving. What could be the output? 1 is greater than 5. 1 is greater than
No.
No,
5.
ma'am.
No,
False.
condition is false. So the output is empty console. There is nothing in the console
Yes.
because the condition is false here. So it will never enter into the block and it will never execute the set of statements. Okay. Now for the same scenario, I am writing the do and then write the set of statements like system dot.
Println.
I'm just writing hello. Okay. Now I am incrementing I plus plus here. Hmm. Here I was just removing. You should not write the while like this for the do while. You have to write the while after do like this. And you should give the semicolon means the statement is finished. Now see I equal to 1. So why 1 is greater than 5? Anyway the condition is false. But see the process here. I was saved and then I was running. See you got hello, right? You got hello. How it was executing? First it was executing the 7th line. It was entering, the controller is entering into the 7th line. Then it was executing the set of statements. Then it was incrementing I plus plus. So then it comes to the while loop. So while 2 is greater than 5, condition is false. So it was coming out of it. So even though the condition is false, at least one time the statements inside the do are executed or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, executed, right? So that is the main difference between while and do while. While is only condition is true, then only it will execute. But do while is, even though the condition is false, at least one time the statement is will be executed. For example, I have given I less than 5. Now how many times hello will come?
4 times.
4 times, because the condition is true here, because here 2 is less than 5, true. Then again it will go to the do, then it will print hello. Then I became 3. Now 3 is less than 5, yeah, true. Then again it will go to the do, it will print hello. Now again I became 4. 4 is less than 5, true. Again it will go to the do and print hello. Now I became 5. 5 less than 5, false. Then it will come out of the program. Now I am running the see. Hello, 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 hello. Got it? How the do while is working? Clear, everybody?
Yes,
Got it.
ma'am.
Yes.
Got it.
See. Whenever we should be, whenever we are writing do while, after do, immediately the while you have to write. If you write any statement behind a do and a while, then it won't allow. You write any other statements between the do and a while like this. See what it was showing. See the compile time error, syntax error. Insert while expression to complete the do statements. So what it means, after do. So if you enter the do, if you write the do, so after the do, immediately the while you have to write. You should not separate the do and a while with any other statement. This is the wrong syntax. You should not write. Okay, clear? Clear?
Clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is about do while. Now
Yes,
we are
ma'am.
going, yeah. So now we are going to discuss about the iteration statements. Iteration only, no? Right? We are right. We are now into iteration only, but now we are going to discuss about the for loop. Very very important for loop. Okay. So what is the syntax of for? What is the syntax of for? For initialization, then condition, then incrementation. Initialization, condition and incrementation, then starting of the block and write the set of statements and then close the flower bracket. So this is the syntax of initialization. Example. See what is the syntax of while loop here? While loop, first initialization, then condition, then set of statements, then incrementation. So we are writing four different lines. If you want to increment anything by using while loop, we are writing four different types. But for loop, all the three lines are into single statement. So why the for loop is used? For is also doing the same thing what while is doing, but what is the main difference here? In the for loop we are minimalizing the length of the code, we are minimalistic the number of statements here. See, for initialization one line, for condition checking one line, then incrementation one line we are writing in while loop, but in for loop all we are writing in a same line. Okay, for example, how we are writing example here? For initialization means int I equal to 1. Okay, next I less than 5. Okay, then I plus plus. So this is the for loop statement. So like that we have to write. Okay, so how it will be work, how it will be work? Okay, I will tell you. What is the syntax for initialization? Then condition. See, we are writing three statements in one line, right? So we have to separate with semicolons. Okay, condition. Then incrementation. Then we have to write the set of statements. Okay, so this is the for loop. Example is for int. Initialization means what? Initializing any variable value I equal to 1. I less than 5 is the condition. I plus plus. Okay. So system dot out dot println of I. Okay, then close it. Okay, now what will be happen? See, in while loop what it was happening, first in while loop what it was having, first initialization. In while loop we are writing like this. In while loop, okay, initialization int I equal to 1. Then while condition, while I less than 5. Okay, then system dot out dot println of I, then I plus plus. Okay, then closing the bracket. So what is the main difference here? Three lines. Int I equal to 1, then while condition, then set of statements, then iteration statements. So four lines. Separate lines. So all these are compressed into one line by using the for loop. By using the for loop, initialization in the same line, condition checking in the same line, incrementation is also in the same line. Okay, clear about what is the difference between while and for? Clear
Can
everybody?
you explain it something?
Yeah, I will explain, but first the syntax
Yes,
wise you
ma'am.
are clear, right? See, in the while loop what we are writing, for one line we are using the initialization, in the next line we are checking the condition, then after that we are writing the set of statements, then we are writing the incrementation part. Coming to the for loop, we are not writing all these things in a different lines. One, two, three, four lines we are not writing. We are writing everything in a single line. initialization, condition checking, incrementation, everything in a single line. So what is the main difference between these two? We are minimalizing the number of lines of a program. So we are reducing the length of the program. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now we are coming to how it will execute. How the while loop will execute. This is one. First, this is one. First, it will check the initialization. Then it will come to the second part, like checking the condition checking. In the second part, it will check the condition. Then in the third part, it will execute the set of statements. Then here the fourth part, it was incrementing the statement. It was incrementing the statement. Then it was again going to the condition. This is the workflow of the while loop, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now coming to the for loop, first what it will do, see, by knowing the while loop, tell me what it will do in for loop. What it will do in for loop.
It will try to run everything at once.
Tell me the 1, 2, 3s like that.
First, it will think about the initialization, then it will see what the condition is, and if there is any incrementation, then it will run the code.
Okay. So your friend was telling first it will do the initialization, then it was checking the condition. Okay, then incrementation, then set of statements. So this is his way of analysis. Okay, so what I am saying is first, very good. Okay, see, first initialization, it will do the initialization, correct. Then what it will do, it will check the condition. Okay, what's the condition? I equal to 1. What's the value of I? 1. 1 is less than 5. True or false?
True.
True. Condition is true. Then it won't go to the incrementation. What happened in the while loop? If the condition is true, what it was doing? In the while loop, or if any case, if you take any case, if the condition is true, what is the next step it is going to do? In
It
if,
will print the output.
22 seconds.
no, in if else,
సో
while,
ఆధార్ ఒక 5 నిమిషం నా తమ్ముడు పాలు ఉంటాను మళ్ళీ చెక్ చేసి చెప్తాను.
see guys, see, whenever we do any condition, whenever it will
September
set
20
the
last of this.
condition,
22nd సెప్టెంబర్ 2020 ఇయర్.
ma, please mute.
24th joining test.
Excuse me, please mute and talk. Okay, see, in the while loop, what, not only in the while, if you take if else, while, do while, whatever it may be, whenever the condition is satisfied, then what is the next step the controller is doing?
It will print the output.
It will execute the set of statements. It will enter into the block and it will execute the set of statements. It won't, if the condition is true, only one rule, that's it. It is going to execute the set of statement, that's it. Okay, now the condition is true here. Now what is the third step? It will execute the set of statements in the for loop, even though the incrementation is in the next step, but it won't go. It will follow the rules only. If the condition is true, it will execute the set of statements. Then whenever it see the end flower bracket, then it will come to the incrementation part. Then it will come to the incrementation part. This is the fourth step. This is the fourth step. This is third step, is not this one. This is third step. Okay, and this is the fourth step. Okay, clear? Now when it comes to the I plus plus, what's the value of I now? I told you I plus plus means I equal to I plus 1. What's the value of I now? I equal to,
yes.
now where it will go? Again it will go to the condition. Again it will go to the
Say
condition.
24. Say 24.
Again it will go to the condition. Now 2 less than 5, yeah, it is true. So it again entered into the for loop. then it will print the I value. What's the value of I? First it is 1. Now the value of I is 2. Okay. Now again it will go to the incrementation part. I became 3. Now again it will check the condition. 3 less than 5. True. Again it will print 3. Now again it will go to the iteration. I became 4. 4 less than 5. True. It will print the system.out.println. Then again I became I plus plus. I became 5. Now again it will check the condition. 5 less than 5. Here the condition is false. So it will come out of the for loop. Clear? Everybody? How the for loop is working?
Yeah, clear, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So like that it will execute. Very important. In real time, most probably you guys are going to use for and for each. That's it. Okay. Now we will see one program. For each you will get in collections concept, not here. Okay. Okay. Simply. So no need of writing so many lines. Everything in one statement. Int. Initialization. I equal to 1. Okay. Then I less than 10. Then I plus plus. Now system dot out dot println of I. That's it. Okay. If you want to print 1 to 10 values, then print it like that and then execute it. Why only 9? We did not give I less than or equal to 10. Clear, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now
Yes,
I want to print the numbers in reverse order. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now tell the logic here. Here what I have to change? Tell. I will give 2 minutes time.
Minus minus. I minus minus.
I minus is that's it.
Less than I less than 10.
No, you should change the entire thing. Entire 3 statements you should change the initialization, condition and the incrementation part. Only if you are
I
changing the
value should
10.
start with 10.
I value should start with 10. Very good. Now
I less than
uh,
I
equal
less
to
than
I less than
or equal to
no,
1.
not I less than
I
I
decrement.
greater than or equal to I greater than or equal to 10.
0.
0 or 1.
0, ma'am.
0 means
I
it will
minus
be 0
1.
also. So 1. Next here I
I
minus
decrement.
Decrement.
minus. That's it. Okay. Now see the output. Got it? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
If you put a 0 here, what happens? See. Shall I run it? What happened? Nothing happened. You get the answer until 0. You are thinking something, huh? Okay. So this is the way we have to use the for loop. Okay. So I will tell one more program in for loop. Then we will go to the nested for. Okay. See here. My requirement is like this. Okay. I want to print any table. Okay. 2 1 jar like this. 2 1 jar 2. Because in computer laptop we don't have into symbol. To print the into symbol we should use the star. Then 2 2s are 4. Then 2 3s are 6. I want to print the 2 multiples. That's it. Okay. So until 2 10s are 20. Now tell me how to design a for loop. Tell me. See, by using the for loop, you should tell the logic. You should tell the logic by using the for loop. I want to print the multiples of 2. I want to print the multiples of 2. What to do? Where I have to initialize? What to do? Tell me. First analyze, see the table and see the outputs, where what is constant here and what is the answer, by what multiplying we are getting the answer, which is incrementing each and every time. See it and then analyze it. If you tell wrong also, no problem. No problem. Please tell wrong answers only. But please analyze.
By using scanner,
Okay, scanner. Okay, scanner we will take input. That's okay. But concentrate on the output, how we should get it.
yeah, in the output we have to print like n plus, and then by using star.
No. Here, see, what is constant in this one?
2 is constant.
2 is constant. So what is 2 here? Which table you want to display? That table number, right? See, for example, by using scanner class, I want to print the 5th table. So that number, whatever you are giving, that is this one, right? Okay. See, which table you want to print, that table only write this number.
Yes, ma'am.
I want 2 tables.
N is equal to 20, ma'am.
N equal to 2 you should give, right? So that is this one. Okay. Now what is this? After equal to, you are getting the sum, right? What is this one? How you are getting this sum?
Into 2.
No, that the number you have taken with respect to the incrementation value, 2 into 1. Then this is constant. This was
2 into 2.
incrementing with 1. Okay, the sum of the number and the I value. I value is only right. Each and every time the I value only incrementing. The number into I. The number whatever you have taken into I is equal to the sum. Okay. So what is the I value? I value range, to which range I should take the I value?
20, ma'am.
No, ma. 20 is the sum. The number and the I value equal.
4.
No. The number into I value is equal to the sum. So what is, if I want to break the condition, what should I write the condition? Until where? What is the range should I take? See, the answer is here
I
only.
equal to 10.
Very good.
I is equal to 1 only, ma'am.
I equal to 1. I is less than or equal to 10, because 10 is
20.
10 is the greatest value. 10 until 10 we want. So this is the increment. Each and every time whatever it was incrementing, that is I value. The 2 to 2 is called is your your number, and these two multiplication is called is equal to this is sum. Clear now everybody? See, now we will frame it. So we want 2 ones are 2 like that, right? So what we have to do? First, by using scanner class, we will write. Okay, scanner sc equal to see, by using the output only, we should write. We have to create the logic. Logic is not that much difficulty. The answer is in front of ours only. By using the output only, we have to frame the logic. Okay, I am taking. Okay, system dot out dot println. Enter the table number. We are writing. Enter the table number. Now here, so we have entered. So I am taking int number equal to sc dot next int. Okay, then semicolon. Now here is the big part. The for loop is the big one here. Okay. For int I equal to 1, I is less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. That's it, because we need the range up to 10. Now how you will print? What is this? What is the answer here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. How it was getting the number whatever you are taking with the incrementation value. So take one sum value. Int sum equal to, what is your number? Number into I. Okay, so each and every time whenever your I is incrementing, 2 into 1 equal to 2, here it will come. Again I plus plus. Now I became 2. Now 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4. Now sum became 4. Then I plus plus. Now I became 3. 2 into 3. NUM is constant because we have entered the number. That is constant, which is incrementing each and every time. I value only incrementing. Our logic is also like that, right? It should be constant, it should be increment, the multiplication of these two numbers equal to the sum. So that sum we are taking here. Now what we have to print each and every time? We have to print the value. So write down system dot out dot println of, how we want the output? 2 into 1. Okay, 2 is stored in which field? Num, num, plus into symbol, right? So put in double quotes and then star, plus I value, I plus equal to, right? We should print in a table format, equal to plus, what is this multiplication equal to sum, sum. Okay, clear? Now save it and then run it. Enter the table number. I am giving 2. Okay, see, 2 1 jar 2, you are getting, right? Hmm. 2 1 jar 2, 2 2 jar 4, 2. See, this star and equal to we need in that format, right? So I have given that values. I designed it. Okay, so 2 1 jar 2. So this 2 is this number. This I value is the incremented value. Equal to sum means whenever the I equal to 1, what is the sum is coming? That sum we are printing. Then again I plus plus, I become 2. 2 less than 10. Yeah, true. Then here 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4. Okay. Then it will come to system dot 2 into I value 2 equal to 4. It will print. Then again I became 3. 3 is less than 10. True. Now sum equal to, num is 2 only. 2 into what's the I value? 3. 2 3s are 6. Okay, 6 stored into the sum. Now we are printing 2 into what's the I value? 3 equal to what's the sum value? 6. It will print. Like that it will print until unless the condition became false. Clear, everybody? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I don't want to print I don't want to take one more field like a sum. So what to do? Directly you give here, put in the brackets and then write num into I. Num into I. Directly write here. That is also possible. Okay, enter the number 5. I am giving 5. See, 5 1 there, 5 5 2 are 10. Without taking extra field, we can write like this also. Directly we are giving the expression in the system.out.println. Clear, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so like this you have to work with the for loops. Okay, so prepare well, and tomorrow most probably, wait, tomorrow is Ramjan, right? So I have slots at 11. 11 I have an interview. 10:30, no, 12:30. Okay, shall we take the class from 10 to 11 tomorrow morning? Guys,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, because tomorrow Ramjan, right? So morning only we will take and evening you enjoy, like 10 to 11 I will take and then we will finish it. Then I will finish tomorrow the nested for loops and also the jumping statements, so that the decision making statements will complete. Then we will enter into the actual Java, like arrays, these things, okay, strings like that. Okay, so I'm stopping the recording and I will share the